Hello everyone, it's been about 5 years since the last time I made a tutorial for Wolfpack, and since then the game has changed, not so much, but that's not really the point here. What I would like to talk to you about in this tutorial is one of the most common, if not the most common method of measuring another ship's speed. I'm sure you've all been on a patrol in which the captain orders you to stop the boat so we can get a speed measurement in. That's one way to do it, of course, and if you like to do it that way, keep doing it that way, go ahead. I'm just here to show you another, very similar though, way to do it, which in my opinion is, well, at least worth mentioning or trying out for yourself sometime. By which I mean it's better, of course. Now, there's a major downside to stopping the boat to do a speed measurement, which is, well, you have to stop the boat. It takes quite a bit of time, not only to stop the boat itself, which, depending on the skill of your engineers, can take anywhere between, say, 20 seconds to a full 2 minutes. Apart from that, you have to get up to speed again and catch up with the ships you're targeting. For this tutorial, I'm using bots to control the engines, and I'm running 2 timers. One that measures the amount of time for the entire maneuver. That is to say, from when the order is given to stop the boat, to when the boat is stopped, to when we've done our speed measurement, until finally we have caught up to the same relative position to our target ship when we started the whole maneuver. Now, I'm not going to take you guys through the whole grueling 2 minutes it takes to stop the boat, so we'll just speed ahead a little bit to our measurement. And also I'm gonna speed up the measurement itself a little bit. As you can see here, once our measurement is done, I order full speed ahead again to get us back to where we want to be as soon as possible. As you can see, she's a heavy tanker type 12 with a length of 150 meters, meaning that when she passes her periscope in 44 seconds, that puts her at a speed of around 6.6 knots. I say around because visual measurements always have some degree of uncertainty. It's not absolute, but 6.6 knots is good enough for all our intents and purposes. Now, I'll admit I haven't been entirely precise here because I couldn't quite remember what our relative was to our target ship, but all in all, the maneuver from start to finish, so that is to say from stopping the boat to catching up where we were before, in relation to her, takes about 4.5 minutes in this case. What we're measuring when we're measuring another ship's speed this way is arguably the difference between its speed and our own speed. People like to do this from a standstill because intuitively this feels more precise. That is not the case, however. I could go into the mathematics here, but in order to be as precise as possible, we want the difference in relative speed between us and our target boat to be as small as possible. That's not something I'll be covering in this tutorial though. For now, I just want to say that it doesn't really matter accuracy-wise if we're 7 knots slower, meaning we're at a standstill, or about 11 knots faster than our target ship. We'll do the same type of measurement moving at full speed, meaning we'll be moving at 17.6 knots, and see what kind of results we get from that. Coming in at 26.5 seconds, our target ship appears I say, to be moving 11 knots. Since we're moving faster than her, we have to subtract her apparent speed from our own speed, which is 17.6 knots, which gives us the exact same number, 6.6 knots. The big difference here, though, is that our maneuver didn't take 4.5 minutes, but 26.5 seconds, with the added benefit that we were actually moving further ahead of her as well, where of course we want to be for our attack run. So the next time your captain tells you to stop the boat to do a speed measurement, you ask him why. I hope you enjoyed that. If you should ever want to join me for a game, I always play with this nice group of people called the 9th U-Boat Flotilla. Link to their Discord is in the description. Take care, and for now, goodbye.